Alright, hello all. Hello world. Yeah, it's a good day. I'm a little bit tired. This is on the wrong screen as well. But no, it's gonna be a good stream. I stayed up quite late last night if you saw in the Discord. So I'm a little bit tired, but I'm still here, I'm still writing code. Nothing new has occurred. Yeah, this is day 95 of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler rule. I need to get dinner at some point, so I want to keep this stream at least somewhat short so I can, like, I guess get a second to, like, actually do that with my life. Yeah, so, okay. The goals for today, I guess last time we started a little bit of debugging stuff, or I guess rather we continued a bit of debugging stuff, and we did a giant rewrite. We did a giant rewrite from using shared pointers to using unique pointers again because I changed, I guess, my ownership model inside my data structures. So there was a big rewrite associated with that. There's some like good debugging as well that came with it, and we resolved a couple of bugs, but there's like one or two more sneaky ones that I need to resolve. Crazy refresh poll, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you showed up pretty much just when the ping hit. The ping was a little bit late for some reason. Ping core just does that. But yeah, I guess let's get straight into it today. And by straight into it, I mean after the 2-minute long preamble. Yeah, okay. So last time, this is the state. You can build it. And then it fails one of the tests, I think. This one. This looks fine, but if we run it through Valgrind, it turns out to not be fine. Yeah. Something is happening here. I'm not really sure what's happening here, but something is happening here. And that was causing issues, so yeah, we should get this resolved today. Okay, so what is happening here? Invalid read in the hash table, and hash table. Just finished making a little alarm system to prank some people. Ooh, fun stuff. That seems fun. You've been doing a lot of stuff. That makes me rather happy to hear. Also have a slight headache, so apologies if I look a little uncomfortable today. Okay. Let's have unordered map. MIR 14. Wait, that's where it's based? Wait, what? Wait. What? Okay, that's not where I expected the bug to be at all, I can't lie. So I guess we like UV'd ourselves into correct output. That's really strange. Okay. So MIR 14. This is in the middle end, actually. What the hell? Wait, where is this happening? Oh, that's 14. Okay, I got pranked. Oh no! Did I forget to make a ref? What is edges? Oh, it's this edge. Yeah, okay. I should. Wait, no, ref doesn't matter here. This is just basic walks are. I should probably make a ref anyway, but yeah, because this is just a putter, so that should be fine. Let's just make a ref. Room tour at 100 days? Maybe, maybe not. It's a little bit messy. always a little bit messy, so I'd rather avoid that. And also the setup for that would be a little bit strange because I'd have to like stream off my phone, and I don't really feel like doing that. What's good, Fortnite gamer? Good to see ya. I assume you survived the wrong hot sauce debacle, so that's probably a good thing. Alright, this probably doesn't fix the bug, but it's probably helpful in it at least. Let's make tests as well. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Okay, it still vomits out bad output. In the same place. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So what's wrong here? Get edges. You say that with a painful face when I managed to get in your nose when using it. Oh no. That's not ideal. That sounds very much not ideal, as a matter of fact. Okay, so something is null here. Why is something null here? In edges. Have we deleted something? I think what's happening is something is being deleted in one of the passes. And that's causing a big problem. Passes equals mem2reg. Congestion and being sick? Yeah, that's rough. It's not inst combine. So then what is causing this? Is this simplify CFG? Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? It's not that, so... So it's a combination of these two. Right? Or is it just mem2reg? Okay, it's a combination. On top of being congested and sick, that sounds very messy. Hopefully you're doing alright. How's progress or coding going? It's going alright. It could be better, it could be worse. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like going through a bunch of debugging stuff. Dump mir. Okay. So no errors there. What could possibly be causing this? Have you coded in Java before? Yes. I'm not sure how I feel about Java as a language. It's like cool, but then like you actually have to like maintain it, and then it's a little bit less cool, I feel like. So this is the output we're working with. Something here is not doing what we want it to. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so wait. Alright, so this is strictly in the reorder pass here, I think, right? It's not necessarily in get edges. I guess when do we call it? Is this not esoteric? Yeah, that's fair. At least it's like usable. I will give it that much, at least. Traverse traces. Traversal. It's in here? Yeah, okay. So what is wrong here? Okay, let's just step through with a debugger, I guess. Where the hell is this breakpoint that I need to get rid of? There's 2 breakpoints. Okay, no breakpoints. Just had the thought of wondering what it looked like someone trying to code while drunk. That sounds like an interesting adventure. Not one that I plan on exploring anytime soon, but maybe in the very distant future that happens. Oh, what's good, Zayden? Good to see you. I'm in debugging hell, and I have like a bit of neck tension today, so it's really not ideal. I think I might have to like rest up a little bit more on that, at least that aspect. But yeah, still streaming, still coding. Oh, it's good, Nocturnal. I haven't seen you in a second. Hopefully you're doing all right. Yeah, I'm in big debugging hell right now. So what is breaking again? It's in the middle end, utils, traversal. This makes a trace. I might have implemented something wrong here, actually. Debugging skills are great, though. Great is a relative term. Doing alright in school, essays are tough. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. I feel like all the humanities majors think engineering majors have it really hard, and then it turns out all of the engineering majors think that like all the humanities majors have it easy until they actually have to do the work, and then they think it's hard. It's like it's kind of a funny experience. Would you rather be in debugging hell for Java? Out of those languages, I feel like I know the tooling best for C++. I feel like I don't know, Python's just kind of like awful in general. I don't think like C# is probably not bad as well, I'd imagine. I think C++ is like probably the most interesting to me, at least in terms of debugging things. Okay, let's run program. So we want to give it the while test instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 14 is the magic number. So we're looking for, what file is this again? It's this one. I think 14 was the right number, right? I don't remember what I just said. I hope it's 14. Consider myself lucky for being homeschooled and graduating in January. Nice, yeah. That seems like way more enjoyable of an experience. But I mean, like, all roads lead to Rome, so that is what it is. Humanities think of a way to have morals towards other people and interact with people. STEM, try explaining why you shouldn't use plastic bearings on full mechanical cars. Yeah, it's all like, I feel like a complete person needs knowledge of both, to be honest. Yeah, that's my take at least. Oh wait, no, this runs. Right? Wait, what? Okay, how do I even debug this? Oh wait, this is just the return. Wait, what? Wait, so if I just give it -01, does it run properly? Or does this also run into the same issue? Okay, it does run into the issue. This might have to be a ChatGPT debug session. I really have no idea what's causing this. Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this into ChatGPT, I think. Alright, yeah, this goes in this segment. Oh, wait, this helps me. I didn't see that. Okay, so in 147, I see. Okay, wait, that's quite helpful. Okay, let's close out of that. Simplify CFG. Let's give it the C++ file. What line was this again? 147. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I might be something I'm forgetting here. We're just gonna throw this in ChatGPT as well. Let's see what it does. I have no idea how to approach debugging this, and I have a minor headache. Okay, I need to catch up on chat. Not robust about feelings? Yeah, it's like, it really is like everyone just doesn't have a complete perspective, which makes sense because like education is expensive and incomplete, but that like kind of sucks. You guess my dream job? Computer plus retail. I don't know, like owning a micro center maybe? That could be interesting. That seems like it'd be fun. Wait, what? Wait, was? So drop. Okay, so all of those. Oh, I see. Oh, what are we doing here? More on the line of selling and repairs? I mean, I guess like just computer repair then? Oh, I see. Okay, that sounds pretty reasonable. That sounds quite fun. There's a lot of electrical engineering that goes into that though, which that seems quite daunting to me at least. What do I have in basic block edges? That's in MIR. Oh, we just have remove edge, I guess we could do. Wait, so how does this work then? We have to remove it both ways, right? I thought we already do this. Wait, what? What the fuck? Wait, that's confusing. Yeah, I should look for this. Wait, what? I'm confused here. I'm not gonna implement this garbage ass function. I don't want to do that. Are you stupid? Oh, wait. Function level? Okay, wait, where does this live? Wait, this is important. Create basic block. Wait, what? So HR to MIR. So that's in front end. This is in 113. The hell? This doesn't make sense. Okay, so yes, we make a basic block. That's not helpful. You press Alt 4? Hell no. I fear it might cause more issues in any capacity, every capacity actually. Hmm. Freed here, freed here. Where are these getting freed? What's good, forever and ever? Welcome to the stream. I am staring at a stack trace trying to debug some stuff. I guess that's kind of obvious though. It's freed out 147. It's freed in this scope color, I guess. Which level is this? Oh, yeah, okay. So we just drop it from 2 drop, I guess. That makes sense. That's not very convenient, huh? Yeah, this stack trace is unfortunately not very helpful. Did I like forget a ref somewhere maybe? No, I definitely didn't. That's definitely not it. I don't really know what you're debugging. That's fair, yeah. So I'm writing a compiler that translates code from C to x86-64 assembly. You don't really need to know the details of that. Just know that like it turns C code into something that you can run. Right now I'm having a memory issue where I guess I'm accessing memory that I'm not supposed to be able to access. And yeah, I need to fix that because that's not a very safe program if I were to be able to do that. This Black Friday's been hitting good? Yeah, I'm excited for this Black Friday. I've got a pile of stuff I need to buy, so it'd be very nice if I could procure some of it at least. Maybe a simpler test might help here. Let's give it if maybe then. Okay, if doesn't do that. That's strange. Okay, let's keep giving it a while. Let's try and narrow down what's causing this to break in the test case. Okay, so that vomits out an error. So let's just go down here. Let's comment this out maybe. Okay, that doesn't cause any problems, so maybe it's down here in the while complex. Nope, it's not that one. If it's while empty, that's not gonna make me very happy. Yeah, okay, it's this one. That one's not fun to debug. This does not bring me joy. Real quick, let's check for a while if once. Okay, well it's also in here. That's not ideal. Let's start with while empty. Alright. So that one breaks. Dump MIR. So that's what this looks like right now. Or at least that's what it's supposed to look like. This is tough. This is quite tough. Okay. So what does it look like before the simplify CFG pass? First of all, does this break before that point? It shouldn't, presumably. Okay. So let's do this again. So what code does this give us? Okay, we just get a bunch of empty blocks. Now let's compare that with simplify CFG. So the 0 block is... Where'd the entry label go? Wait. That should not happen. Wait, is that it? Is that what causes it? Okay, so this... So that doesn't have an entry label, that doesn't. That has... Oh, wait, we might have found it. Guys, we might have found it. I think it's... Something's eating up the entry label, and we're not checking for it. Okay, let me explain a little bit more thoroughly in case... I imagine a lot of y'all are not familiar with my architecture. So, if you look at the middle end optimizer language here, which is on the right, this is some like example output. Each block must start at an entry. Each block must contain an entry label, and that is like the quote-unquote starting point of the function. And every function that we define here must contain one of those. So the optimization that is causing the error is one that, I guess, simplifies the control flow graph. So we have a bunch of blocks which are like sequences of instructions. Depending on the logic, they can branch to different blocks for like execution order. What this pass does is it gets rid of like empty blocks, it merges blocks that are only a straight line connection, it does a couple other things. Yeah, so one of those things is eating up the entry block, which is really bad because, well, we don't have an entry point into our function anymore. So we would ideally like to have that. I'm missing a check somewhere here. I think it's in try-merge straight line, if I had to guess. So if preds get size not 1. So we want to do this, and then pred equals f get entry block. I think this is the check that we're missing. I think that should be it. Hopefully that's it. Let's go 360 sauce. Sorry, I'm like dying a little bit. Apologies. Okay, let's see if this breaks now. Huzzah! It works. Okay, we figured it out. That is a really funny bug to have run into. Okay, let's... MIR, what did I change there? Oh. Okay, let's commit everything first. Okay, git commit. Fix missing check in, or missing entry block check in simplify CFG. Yeah, okay, that's the big thing. Random question, but I've used Linux before, and what distro? Yes. Sorry, I'm like super dying. I've had two laptops that I run Arch on. My previous laptop, was like my first actual like Linux install proper. I like kind of decided to use Arch because it was funny, and now I can't switch away from it. So yeah. So my current laptop is also running Arch. I take that one to classes and like work outside my room. This machine is running Windows, but I'm using WSL Fedora, if I remember correctly. The only reason I'm on Windows is because I have some semblance of a Valorant addiction, and that will not go away anytime soon. So unfortunately, that means I do need to stick to Windows, and I'm too lazy to dual boot. So yeah, that's the high-low of it. Okay, so I guess we could redo all like the test runner stuff, maybe? We updated the CMake list, I think. Unit test is nothing really. Okay. Also, I need to update this actually. Dump mir -0. Okay. And then passes. Okay, this also needs a dump mir. Okay, so actually we don't need to make that yet. Let's go to test, question generate. That shouldn't update anything, right? Okay, well it adds tests for the thing that we didn't care about actually. Let's just remove that real quick. Let's be careful about the way we do this actually. Because we don't want to accidentally delete our entire test directory. Okay, we fixed that one. I guess we could keep the other one as well. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now let's update the runner. Let's re-add the stuff we tried to add last time. Is all of this? Yeah, okay. Let's re-add that. Let's rebuild everything. If this is good, then we should have like an assertion. We should maybe add like an assert true thing here. Or we should like pass or success or succeed. What does this do? Yeah, okay, we can do that. G-test, pass, test. Or assertion. Yeah, so it should just be succeed. We'll just do this for now. Alright. That doesn't look good. This output is fine, but it's stopping somewhere. Okay, so it's segfaulting there still. Why the fuck is it segfaulting there? Why is it segfaulting? Okay. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Let's try that. So LR with passes. So let's run debug bin panic test regression input tests or simplify CFG. Okay, so that infinite loops somewhere. That's strange. This shouldn't be infinite looping anywhere. Okay, well I guess we gotta reduce it down now. So let's go back here, let's go to input, let's go simplify. Okay, so that one's fine. Not sure what that gap there is doing. Let's. This might be the easier way to. Wait. What? What the fuck? Oh, was it literally that? No, it wasn't. What? So why was it infinite looping before? Not Val grind. The fuck? Is there some like... Oh, wait. That's... Something... Did I... This might just be a broken test. That might be what's happening here, actually. Is this test broken? Why is this all in 64? Okay, there we go. So we made that change. Okay, now it's infiniting. Let's do that. Okay, it's still infiniting, so it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh no. Okay, we found the culprit. This is that test. Yeah, so it's that one. Dump MIR. That's all it is. This should not cause any problems. This should just generate assembly nodes. Okay, well, let's run this. Let's give it val grind. Okay. Wait. What's happening here? Oh my god, same bug but in a different place? There's no way. That might be what's happening again. What keyboard are you using? It's a Keychron V3 with, I think it was Gateron Oil Kings. Yeah, and I'm not sure how much it affects the sound profile, but it's, I have MT3 keycaps, I think it was. Yeah. Okay, so something is an invalid edge somewhere here again. Yeah, of course. So this is infinite looping. This is just spinning, rather. Oh, now it's just segfaulting. Okay. Okay, cool. I guess that makes sense. Something about UB. Okay. So then, what do we do here? So it's freed at okay, so it's dropped by the thing. Is this gonna be the same thing that happened before? No, it has an entry block this time. That's really strange. So something's vanishing. Should not be vanishing. Okay. God damn it. Okay. So where do we go here? Guess we can go to middle line, MIR, not MIR. Should be in simplify CFG again. This passes like the bane of my existence, I swear. So it's in the delete empty. The orphan merge straight line delete empty. Wait, what? What is that supposed to even test? What the fuck? Meh. What is this testing? What actually is this supposed to test? What application is this? The terminal is Westterm, or the terminal emulator is Westterm, and the code editor is NeoVim. Where could this be going wrong? Okay, let's spell grind it again. I'm throwing this in ChatGPT again. Different stack trace. This is wrong. This is stupid. You are wrong. ChatGPT has been getting very spicy lately, I feel like. It's been kind of rude. If he says I'm wrong, if ChatGPT says I'm wrong, it's gonna be funny. Nice, thanks for pushing. This Chungus ChatGPT. But yeah, good to see you, Ogre. Hopefully you're doing all right. Let's give the other thing. It should be in utils traversal. Wait, when did I use a DQ here? Oh, that's when I use it. Okay, this is not helpful at all. I guess I do just need to look through this by hand, I guess. Maybe we could like make a different test that like reproduces it in some capacity. This test in here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so now if we run this on test.c, it should fail. Okay. So let's get rid of like this block maybe. Okay, that's still failing. Okay, that's still failing. That's still failing. Wait, what? That's crazy. Wait, so if I just get rid of this, sanity check. Okay, so that fixes everything. The fuck? Why is this failing? That doesn't make sense to me at all. Okay, well. Dash S? Oh, not there. Dash S here. Good to see you, Quitside. You might be in like every stream. You might actually be the GOAT. Okay, do I even need the dash S flag at all? Okay, I don't need it. Okay. So many bugs. If you're enjoying the train late, haven't gotten off, yeah, you might like that is like actually that is like quite impressive actually. I feel like a lot of people like show up once and then like don't show up again, and like it is what it is. It's like kind of the average viewer, but it makes me happy seeing that like I'm kind of building a community of people that I guess care about similar stuff, and it's just like really cool to me. I don't know. What is the MIR being generated? Uh-oh. Okay, so let's run this without Valgrind so I can like read. So let's give this a 0. So that's the state we're at, I think. What if we Valgrind this? Okay. So it's this, and then this is the case, and then if we get rid of simplify CFG, we get... Oh, I see. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting case to struggle with. So you have two blocks that disappear. So what happens if I move this inside here and then return 3? That make does nothing, by the way. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, it's the empty that's causing an issue. Which I guess makes complete sense. Can I just do that? What happens if I do that? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't really change anything. So it's this empty if that's causing all of the pain. What do we do about this? Okay. So I think this would have to be, I don't know, where could this, what pass is causing, I guess, what are we running on this that's causing issues? I guess this is like the block squashing thing. Okay, I don't know, let's do some prints here. So we can do that. Let's do that. So we can do that one. We want this one is merge straight line. And then this one is merge unconned branch. Yeah, okay. This time we do need to rebuild. In my opinion, lazy min's overrated, still amazing, sometimes too forceful. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the correct thing to do is just to like start with kickstart.nvim and then like literally just modify as you go, and like you end up with a config that like actually matches what you want to do. Oh, I didn't run the pass. Okay, so we're just merging unconditional branch twice. So something is wrong here. I'm not sure what's ending up wrong here. Are we forgetting to drop things? So we've replaced the success. Oh, wait. This feels strange that this is only adding an edge. We're not really removing an edge here. I mean, no, we removed one here. We're adding here. This is merging unconditional. Oh, is this, wait, what? Oh, I see. So this is kind of a misnomer. This is like skip unconditional branch. So we need to like rewire it in some capacity. Does arrow-op work with classes or just structures? Classes and structs are the same thing. Or well, they're the same thing barring default access. So they should work. What am I saying? I'm using classes now. They do work. They factually do work. I'm a little bit tired. Okay. Okay, so we remove basic block from the successor. Is this per? Wait, what? This is a singular successor, right? Wait, what? What am I doing here? What case am I even handling in this skip? Wait, what? Okay, so this has one. Okay, so this has one predecessor. So successor predecessors. Oh, okay. Wait. So this has to be an unconditional branch. So we're. Wait, what the fuck is this doing? It's not a straight line, it's not, wait, what case is this? Wait. What is this case supposed to handle again? It's not necessarily an empty. Oh wait, no, it is necessarily empty. Okay, so we're skipping an empty unconditional branch, if possible, I think. So then, okay. I don't think the checks are a problem here. This seems reasonable enough. So this is the stuff we need to deal with. Okay, so the singular successor, we remove the edge. The predecessors, we add the edges. That seems fine. Do you use on my D shell? I use bash, so it's a non-starter for me. I tried switching to Z shell at one point, and then I was like, why am I doing this? And I decided against it. Bash just does what I need it to, and that's kind of all I really care about in terms of that. There's some things I care a lot about making look pretty. Some things I just do not care at all. My desktop environment is one I care about making pretty. Bash and my my shell is not something that I care very much about looking pretty. Okay, so for each predecessor, wait. I might be getting confused here. Bring Bash and Z shell Loki have no difference, I use the pre option. That's one way to approach it. For me, they have no difference, so I use the one that came default. So yeah. It's I can understand why people use Z shell though. But like Bash just does the job, and I don't really care much more about it. Okay, so we need to update the predecessor and we need to update the successor. We update the successor correctly, I'm fairly sure. I can convince myself that this is about right. So we remove the edge and then we add all of the new edges that go into it. So the case we care about, let me make a new paint.net drawing. Yeah, so we have, let's say we have, just for example, we have like A here, we have block B here, and we have block C here. These all go to D, and then D goes to, or I guess I should draw arrows. Yeah, D, and then that goes to E. Yeah. So something like this. So what we want to end up with here is, we can skip D here, and then we can just draw the arrow straight to E instead, is the goal. So let's see. So successor predecessors, we remove, so we remove D here. I guess I could like write this out more explicitly. So blue will be, I guess, if it's on the bottom of the basic block, it'll be the successors. If it's on the top, it'll be the predecessors. So this is D, this is B. We don't care about the predecessors for these. Wait, what am I doing? This is not B, this is also D. This is also D. Don't care about that. So this has A, B, D. Or ABC, whoops. I'm really struggling here. And this is E here, and this is D. Okay. And then we don't care about anything else that happens there. So successor predecessors, so we remove edge to basic block. So we get rid of, so D is the basic block that we care about. So we get rid of this. And then for each of the predecessors, so we iterate through A, B, and C. So we add edge to pred. So successor preds. This is confusing. This is successor. This is like pred. Wait, is this a reference? Wait. Wait, does this matter? Wait. I should probably... this is fine. Yeah, what type is this again? That's fine, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that can't be a reference, yeah, okay. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we remove that edge, and then we're adding all of the other edges into this. So we're adding A, B, and C to this, which is what's supposed to happen. We replace pred successors. So these ones, we remove the edge to D and we add successors. So we add E here to each of these. That's all we need to do, right? Oh wait, we need to update the terminator here as well. So if it's a so if this is a branch, then we set the successor to successor. Yeah, so that would be set to E. Yeah, so I see no issue here. Where is this going wrong? What the fuck? This makes no sense. Why is this struggling? This should be correct. Be far more entertaining if he's using an LM to generate ASLab C code. That does not sound very enjoyable. I'm gonna be honest with you. It could be something. I might do just like a full vibe coding stream at one point because I think that might be interesting, but I don't plan on doing that for a while at least. And what? We shouldn't have this happen to begin with, I think. There's no way this is causing a problem, right? You should just like not be merging into entry block. That might actually be what's happening. Right? Wait, what the fuck? What are we doing? This doesn't seem reasonable. Yeah, so there's like no chance this is an entry block. Okay, well, something in the test is breaking here. Oh god, that's a lot of output. Oh wait, this actually matters. I see. Okay. Ooh, those are some good choices. Honestly, as much as this might pain some people, I'm kind of enjoying deep dish, or at least I'm like craving it now. Good thin crust is really good though. Cheesesteak definitely last, I would say. It just feels like, why, you know? Oh, whoa, wait. Wait, what? Wait, no, this is fine. This is fine. I'm tweaking. I saw a basic block and I was like, am I setting something to basic block? I am not setting something to basic block. What am I forgetting about? It's not as good as the well done deep dish. I mean, they're categorically different though. It's like apples to oranges, just factually. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay. I can't tell what's breaking here. Let's rebuild real quick. I see no reason for this to be breaking, at least. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pull the nuclear option. We're just gonna print the program at every cycle. This is the true nuclear option. I need to make, damn it. Okay. This better work. That doesn't help me. Oh, this is just the memtoreg. Whoops. I keep doing this. Okay. That doesn't help me. Okay, where do I put this then? I guess here? That seems like a reasonable place to put it. Okay. So we start here. Then we merge. So we merge once. So this merges. What the fuck? Oh. 0 to 1. Okay, so this merges these two, it looks like. That seems fair. And then it merges these two. Okay. What could possibly be going wrong here? We're not messing with the entry label at all. Let's wait. Something I need to check. Oh no, that's a lot of output. Okay, we're not gonna check that yet. I need to check if the test output's still correct. Anyway, let's look at this again. So which step could possibly be breaking? Between these two, it should be fine. Never too late to switch to JS and Node.js? Hell no. It's never a good time to switch, I fear. How could this be breaking? Let's just comment all these prints out real quick. Okay. That's all of the output. Damn it. this is the thing I want to check. I want to make sure the test output's still the same after that one change. It probably will have some differences because we're squashing some cases down. I guess not though. That seems good. Okay, well. Allocked at, okay, the usual stuff. Oh, it's the return block. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, wait, okay. How are we merging this stuff? What? That's strange. Which way is this merging? We're just... There's no way the return block is missing, right? Okay, let's just... Oh, this is not what I want. Is this? Yeah, okay. Let's look in here. Okay, this should help us figure out what's happening. So there's 4 of these reads that are wrong. Are we forgetting to delete? Maybe when we del use? Okay, let's look in. I don't think it's that, right? No, it's not that. So it's in... So it's remove edge that I'm confused about, maybe. Maybe we're not removing edges properly. So this would be in like MIR remove edge. What the fuck am I doing here? What the hell? So this exists. What the fuck? Okay. Are we just not erasing? I think we are, but... we should be erasing. Okay, so we're erasing 3. Is that the correct number? We're erasing... We should have one more erase, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Per usual, don't burn down the place while I'm away. Should be a second. Okay, I'm back. Alright, cool. Good to see no one started any fires. Okay, so we have 3 erases. I'm trying to think if that's the correct number. So you'd have 2 erases at each cycle, right? So we kind of just have like a... Let's make a new drawing. So we have like this sort of shape. We have this, and then we have one more basic block here. A, B, C, then D here. So we merge these, and then we merge these. That's the order. So then, why does this happen? So let's start with this, I guess. So we're erasing B first. So does this erase B? Yes. So that's one erase here. This also erases B. So that's one erase here. Let's just write out what each of these are. This is B, then C. This is, we don't care about B, honestly. Here we care about B or A, and then B. This goes to D. This goes to C. So we get rid of B. Let me draw that more cleanly. So we erase B here, and then we add C again. And here, oh wait, this makes a mess out of the control flow graph actually. So this turns into like this thing, which is really gross. Okay. Anyway, let's draw that arrow in. So next we erase B here, replace it with A again. I see where the problem comes from now. We might be iterating through the wrong thing, actually. So yeah. After that, this also doesn't exist, this doesn't exist. So it's just like this weird straight line program. So now when we try to erase C, we have an interesting conundrum. Let's count the number of erases down here. So we erase C. For each successor, we want to erase this and replace this with oh, we want to replace this with A twice, I think. And now I think we know where the problem is. So that's 3 erases. We should have one more erase somewhere here, I think, right? Or yeah, we should have one more erase. Because this is one big erase, I think. Or that's how we're counting it. So that should be 4 erases. And that would be replaced with D and D. So that's one big erase, because this one doesn't call like the literal erase. Okay. That makes a lot of sense now. So it's not a problem here at all, I think. This does what we want it to. I think we're just not calling it the correct number of times. We might be getting unique edges, which is causing a problem. So this is in transform, simplify CFG. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. It's this thing's the culprit. Get edges, because we want to handle duplicates here. There is a chance we need to deal with that. So now this shouldn't crash, I think. I think that is what's causing the issue. Because this will print one more time, and huzzah! Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Me when I gas myself up. Okay. So I think that's everything. So now I can make test. Yeah, it runs now. Perfect. Cool. Excellent. Wonderful. Incredible. Okay, let's clean up this output stuff real quick. Is this fine to unique? Each successor. In case we have a similar situation here, I don't think we're allowed to do this. This is fine to be unique. This one should not be unique. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do that. Where am I getting pinged? Anime night? No, I'm not watching that. Anyway. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all the prints. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a very reasonable place for me to get burned by potential output. So this is just 2 lines changed. Did I format it? Okay, yeah. Fix unsafe unique use of unique edges. Should be non-unique. Okay. So now let's get rid of temp.txt. Let's get rid of the test file. Okay, so I'll get add test regression runner. Or no. Let's add the that's different here. Oh. I'll just add a commit to regenerate test later. Update regression test generator for CLI flag. Let's add runner basic LIR crash. I did not mean to enter there. Let's amend this. Okay. Oh. Okay, so now we can build, or no, we want to run test regression, generate regression tests. Okay, cool. Here we move white space in test and update regression tests. Okay, so then the only thing left for this time, I think I wanna just like run the test once without vomiting out all the print output. So this is in backend MIR to LAR. This tree printing. Let's rebuild that. PP. And then make test. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what's happening there? Build. Regression test. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's fine to skip, I guess. Maybe we could just skip all lines that don't start with a brace, actually. That might be the way we filter it. That might be the best way to filter it, actually. Yeah, let's start the make file. Yeah, so what if we just do this? That's not what I want. Actually. Welcome to Stage. This is a personal compiler of mine, actually. I'm building it with, I think, GCC right now because I'm too lazy to like switch to Clang, but the compiler I'm working on is just a personal project. I'm building it pretty much completely from scratch. So it's all fun stuff. Oh, this needs to be -E. Okay, I might just be incapable of writing grep statements. Is this literally just this? Oh, I need to backslash it. Whoops. No, okay. What? Am I just like bad at using grep? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the output I'm looking for. Okay, that makes sense. So this one we kinda like these. Yeah. Yeah. Think your views are gonna increase, gonna binge watch everything? Well, thank you. Hopefully you enjoy it. Some of the earlier streams, I think like the first stream is like just me kind of messing around because I didn't really have viewers at that point. But then like I think roughly like streams 5 to 20, I think. I was working on the LLVM kaleidoscope front end tutorial. So that was, I think that sets a lot of context for like how I think about things. Something else to note is I have like background info from like a singular compiler class I've taken and then like research I've been doing across the past 2 years now, I think. So yeah, that kind of like sets the tone for all the background knowledge I have. But hopefully you enjoy some of it, and yeah, it should be good content. Let me know what you think. What did I change here? Oh, I see. That's what I changed. Okay, so let's run test again. Yeah, okay. That prints as expected now. All from one compiler class. There's like a lot of so I do like formal academic research. So that's like where some of the additional knowledge comes from. But aside from that, I've also been like doing a couple of readings on the side as I've done this series. There's like 3 or so books that I've been reading through. I think I mentioned them multiple points throughout. You'll very quickly figure out which ones I'm talking about, I think. But yeah, so let's push this. Honestly, I'm kind of down to merge this branch in because it's a very stupid reason, I swear. If we look at my profile, none of these commits are showing up on my little heat map, and that makes me a little bit sad. It's because they're stuck in a. That's because they're all stuck in. they're stuck in a different branch that's not main. So I should probably get it merged in real quick. And I called it initial backend, so let's just for correctness. Let's change that. So this is starting instruction selection. So we have tree gen, and then tree merging, tiling is next. Preview, yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so this is a very chunky branch, which probably means I should probably get it merged in sooner than later. Yeah, there's so much stuff. Somehow I haven't force pushed over anything yet. Let's see what the test output looks like here. Oh, that's quite reasonable actually. What command is this? Oh, ctest. Oh, that's cool. Wait. Oh. Okay, well, okay, so I don't have ctest set up with this, which is fine. I don't really care about that, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I guess that means we can get this merged, hopefully. Why don't you use transparency in LazyVim? So first of all, I'm not using LazyVim. I'm using my hand-rolled config. Second, transparency doesn't really work as well on Windows for me, because like it's like kind of, I guess I don't use a tiling window manager on Windows, so what ends up happening is I have stuff behind and that like shows through, and it's like really annoying. On my Arch Linux setup on my laptop though, I have transparency on. You can kind of like see that in my earlier streams, because I was streaming from like home still, and I didn't have my PC, so I was just streaming off my laptop, and yeah, all of that had transparency. So yeah, I do use it in some instances, but yeah, not here. Just picture of the rules in Discord. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to type them again. Yeah. What are you doing? Are you building a compiler? Yes. I am building a compiler from x86. From C down to x86-64, pretty much completely from scratch. The only external dependency I have is just a parser generator, because I do not care about parsing. Do you find WSL has any drawbacks compared to native Linux install? I mean, yeah, I think a lot of like GUI apps are annoying, and it's also really annoying to like figure out networking stuff with it, because you have to like, if you want to like SSH into like your desktop dev environment from like a laptop, you'd have to like forward the port, which is like really annoying, and like you'd have to forward the port from WSL to your Windows and then from Windows outwards, and it's like, it's terrible. So that's like kind of the only other drawback, I think. But honestly, I found WSL to be pretty seamless overall for what I need. Can you use Glaze or Komorebi? I could, yeah, but I don't really care enough, I think. I don't particularly feel like installing it for now, at least. This does what I need to. The big thing for a tiling window manager for me, I feel like, is just like managing desktop space on a laptop where I don't have a second monitor. So it really matters a lot less for me. The correct answer is honestly just to like install Arch on this, but Valorant, so I might be stuck on Windows for the foreseeable future. Before I forget, let me make a new branch. What the f... Okay, let's do that. Let's get in. I've just merged my initial backend stuff into my stuff. So my heat map, my little heat map should be populated. Yippee. So now I feel slightly more accomplished. Valorant doesn't work with dual boot. It should, but I'm just too lazy to dual boot. Yeah, we got the crazy giant branch merged in. Before I forget, because I think what's gonna accidentally happen is I'm gonna like keep working off the same branch and I'm gonna push and it's gonna like I'm gonna have to make an actual merge commit instead of just rebasing. So which let's make tree or backend tree merging or tiling. Okay. Graphics is a tough class. I gave up quite early when I took it, so Colin might be able to help you. Colin might not be able to help you. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Good luck with that one. Okay, backend tree tiling. Okay, cool. Is there a way to prune the branches that don't have a remote again? Something like this. Tracking branches not on the remote. Oh, this is cool. Get fetch prune. Glop. Do I just have to delete these branches by hand? Tracking the branch. Oh, I see. Wait, what? Get branch. So we get current branches. What the fuck is happening here? Sweet. Oh, we end it with get branch. Right. No, okay. This is not. We're just gonna delete by hand. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not fully merged? We're gonna big delete it. Okay, it doesn't take our regex. Great. There we go. Okay, all cleaned up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call the stream here today. English is hard. I need to get food. I have not eaten since lunch. Thank you all so much for showing up today. It's good to be streaming for 2 hours proper again. It's been a while since I've done that. It felt great last time, so I'm gonna keep trying to do this as much as possible. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and sub to my channel. It helps get my content out to more of you, and really helps out with the algorithm. Where are you from? I'm from Seattle. I'm currently in Illinois for school. Yeah. Like the stream, sub to channel. Join the Discord if you haven't. It's in the description. Everyone's really chill, and it's a very nice community. Also, my GitHub and LinkedIn are down there. Make sure to, I guess, add me on those if you care about what I do, or care about staying up to date with what I do. I imagine you have some degree of care in terms of what I do because I don't know. English is hard. I'm gonna go get food. Take care, y'all. Take it easy. Have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.